Okay. Question B. Okay. Question B, we are required to solve for the tension along the cable. Okay. Your guide in doing that is your free body diagram. Why? Because your free body diagram will dictate you or will help you determine whatever whatever is the sign appropriate for each component. Okay? So, gagawin natin, we will be applying the law of inertia. Kasi nga, balance ito. Nasa state of balance. Now, if you look in your free body diagram, merong component si T na nasa x-axis, meron ding component si T na nasa y. So, it's an indication that there are two possible options to solve for T. Okay? Pero take note, kung titingnan mo yung FBD mo, mas madaling gamitin si x-axis kasi si tx lang ang unknown, itong si fgx known na yan kasi alam natin yung mass at saka alam natin yung acceleration due to gravity. Okay? Kaya, gagamitin natin si x-axis. So, for this car which is in equilibrium, we say that the net force acting on it is equal to 0. We choose the x-axis here kasi yung gusto nating malaman nasa x. So, subscript x ito. Now, this is law of inertia, di ba? So, i-follow nyo lang siya as if it's a command. Remember, itong symbol natin dito, you learn this in your statistics that every time you see this, that's an algebraic sum. Meaning, i-add mo lahat with their corresponding signs. So, ganito siya. We add all the forces in the x-axis. Subscript ito ha. And then, alam na kagad natin na ang total niyan is equal to 0. Kasi nga, non-accelerating ito. There's no acceleration in the x-axis. There's no acceleration in the y. So, kung walang acceleration sa x, kasi walang nag-cause niyan. So, total force along the x is 0. And the total force along the y is also 0. Kasi nga, static lang siya, diba? So, balik tayo dito. If the vector, if the component is going towards positive x, edi, its sign is plus. But if the vector is going towards negative x, ang sign niya dito negative. Ganun lang. So, sa free body diagram mo, I hope you agree na naaray duha ka forces nga naa sa x-axis or parallel sa x-axis. And these two components are Tx and the x component of gravity here. Kasi ito siya, pwede man din natin siyang i-draw. Ito dito, remember ha, pag mag-draw kayo niyan, 90 degrees yan sa y, 'di ba? Dapat parallel ito sa x-axis. Huwag nyo siyang i-draw na horizontal kasi kung mag-horizontal ang sketch mo dito, pag i-extend mo yung horizontal line, mag-abot na siya sa x-axis, dili na siya parallel kaya mag-intersect naman sila. 'Di ba? Kaya in the first place, itong arrow na ito is considered as the x component of the weight kay siya man ang along the x-axis. So, dapat parallel siya diha. Okay? Pwede ka diha mag-draw, pwede po di mo i-draw diri yung reflection sa taas. That's FGX. Identical lang na siya ug kani sa baba dire. So, kung i-draw mo siya dyan mismo, klaro kaayon na dalawang forces lang i-add natin sa x-axis. So, positive tx, sagay mo dyan, tx, and then negative si fgx, kay padulong siya sa negative direction. So, minus gravitational force x component. Wala na ilain sa x-axis, diba? So, 0 na siya. And then, physics stops here. The rest is algebra. Okay? So, algebra na lang yan. Alam natin kanina that tx is t cosine theta. So, pwede nating i-simplify pa ito. So, tx becomes t. Kani mismo, itong ginapangita ha. Remember, ang hinahanap mo yung tension talaga sa kable. Hindi yung tension x component or y. It's really the whole vector. So, tx is t cosine theta. And then si FGX, transpose it on the other side para maging positive na siya. And that's gravitational force. I've mentioned this earlier that FGX is FG sine alpha. Sine alpha. Now, gravitational force is equal to mass in kilograms times g, acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.8. So, yun yung gagamitin natin. So, si t ngayon na hinahanap ko, ilipat ko si cosine sa kabila. This becomes t. Itong si cosine dito na sa ilalim, cosine theta. Si gravitational force is equivalent to mass times g na 9.8. Meron ka pang sine theta. And then that's it. Very easy. The moment you're able to simplify the unknown, the expression for the unknown, that's the only time that you will substitute the values, ha? Make it a habit, kay engineering students man mo. So, dapat, i-develop nyo pa yung skill nyo in deriving formulas before magbutang og actual numbers. So, since na-simplify na natin ang expression for t, we can now put the numerical values. Kung walang numbers na binigay, then this will be our final answers in variable form. Pero meron man tayong specific quantity, so isa-substitute natin. So, the mass of the car is 1,130 kilograms. Lahat ng mass dapat kilograms. Kasi si g mo, the acceleration due to gravity is naka meter kilogram second. Yan. Meter per second squared. Acceleration due to gravity. Itong si g. So, si mass dapat naka kilogram for unit consistency. And then, sine alpha. Sine alpha is 25. Careful mo di ha, kay even ako, careless din ako sometimes. And then cosine, 31. So this will give us an answer of around 5. Your calculator will give 5,459.93 newtons. But in the declaration of your final answer here, we have to round it off to 3 significant figures because in the given, yung mga angles na binigay, 3 significant figures. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the mass is also 3, 1, 2, 3, if we take 0 as not significant. So, how do you round this off to 3 significant figures? Diba? Yun yung assignment 1 ninyo. Yung rounding off with specific significant figures. So, this will become correct. As if I can hear you. So, this will be 5,460. And then we just say that 0 here is not significant. So, that 1, 2, 3 newtons for the unit. So, that is your tension. So, itong tension na ito, yun yung natatransmit dito sa kable. Some part of 5,460 is parallel to the x-axis. Katong part niya nga nasa x, that is being counteracted by the x component of weight. So, sila nang nagbinirahay. So, dili kayo gwapo akong drawing. Kay dapat, itong si tx, dapat pareho pud na siya kataas ni fgx. So, this must be longer pa sana dapat para si fgx, kung i-sketch pa natin to, fgx, ito, should be equal in length ni tx. Okay? Kay, pag bagbira silang duha, pareho kakusog in opposite direction, so, dili mo lihok ang atong car sa x-axis. Tama ba? Yan. Now, let's continue. How about the normal force? So, si normal force, balik ka na naman sa free body diagram mo. In the free body diagram, wala kang choice kundi gamitin lang ang y-axis. Nga naman, kay wala may normal force component sa x. So, kung gagamitin mo si x, may nakita ba kayong normal force dyan? Diba? Wala. So, saan mo pagpangita kung wala dito? Diba? Correct. Okay. So, si normal force, gagamitin natin si y component. Sibog na ko gamay. Okay. Y-axis, I'm sorry. So, sabi natin, the summation of the forces in the y is 0. So, I will start with that. The law of inertia along the y. Summation of the forces along the y is 0. You just follow the command. Add all the forces in the y-axis. Going there is positive, going down is negative. Check your free body diagram. Now, may tendency dili nimo ni mapansin kay naa siya diha. Pero di ba pwede manggihapon nimo na siya diri sketch kay reflection man si TY. Kay basig malimtan nimo. So, looking at the y-axis, do not i-ignore mo na ito, ha? Kanina lang naka-resolve na components. You have two vectors going towards positive y and one vector going negative y. So here, you have three components to add. Positive normal force or eta, positive tension y, negative gravitational force y equals 0. So, tuluman ka buok. Kasi di ni mo pwede i-add diretso si x ug si y. Diba? Mag-components gid siya. Okay? Next, so si normal force ang hinahanap natin. So, algebra takes over. You have eta equals, ito magiging positive, si fgy. Itong si ty magiging negative. And then, we simplify. Gravitational force is mg, and then this is cosine alpha minus t, si ty is sine theta. Be very careful with the angles, ha? Be very careful. Okay, mamali kag isa ka angle, mali na imong answer. Next, so ready na? We can now substitute the values. So, we have 1,130 times 9.84g and then cosine 25 degrees minus si t na solve na natin, 5,460. And then sine, what angle? Yes, sine 31 degrees. So that your calculator will give you around 7,224 newtons. But again, if we strictly follow the rules in significant figures, 3 significant figures ang ide-declare natin dito. Kaya yung iba sa assignment 1, may mali doon sa dineclare na number of significant figures, ha? Ang uban dito na nobra. So, dito, 3. How do you round this off with 3 significant figures? Correct. Mura joke. So, normal force, 7,000, less than 5 man ito. So, this becomes 220 newtons. So, this is now your normal force. Okay? Bakit normal force ang sinolve natin? Na ang question man sa C is, how hard does the ramp push on the car? Tama ba na normal force ang gisolve natin? Yes, kasi si normal force, mauning puwersa nga nagatulak sa car. Kasi pag wala yung ramp, mahulog siya, di ba? So, it's the normal force plus yung y component ng cable, silang duha nagtinabangay. Kasi ang kukontrahin nilang dalawa, si FGY. Pero, walang nanalo. Kasi, si normal force plus TY, kasing lakas lang ni FGY. Kaya, total force along the y is 0, dili gyud na mulihok imong car. So, nasa state of static equilibrium yung car natin. Okay? What else? Let's check further the physical meaning of what we have solved here. If you compare the two forces here, okay, can we say na dapat kusgan ang rampa at saka yung lubid hindi kasing lakas ng floor? Ngano man? Kasi si normal force, it has to exert this much of force para dili mahulog si car. Dili mag-break loose tong mga molecules sa ramp. No? Kakayanon niya dapat na mag-supply ani para makontra niya itong si Y dito ni weight. Pero si cable, mas gamay nga kakusog ang iyahang pagbira kumpara nimo sa salog dire. So that's one way of looking at it. Okay? But take note, this is a car, so this cable must be very, very strong pa rin. Dili ka pwede mo tali dihag tie box, no? Kayo, 1,000 force man ang kailangan. Kung hindi kakayanin ng cable na mag-support ng ganito kalakas na force, maputol ang kable. Nakuha ba? So, since kaya niya, then the car there is at rest. So, when you solve problems again, please ha, before ninyo i-submit or sa badiha, tanaw ninyo ang physical meaning ulit. Okay? So, I hope you agree that if we use this inclined Cartesian plane, dali lang ang pag-solve sa tension, mubo lang pod ang solution sa normal force. In my next video, we will use this alternative and then we try to solve kung ano si T, kung ingani ba gihapon or ingani. Pero merong konting difference. Medyo a bit sticky ang solution. Kaya ang akong ginasuggest, pag ang possible motion na sa ramp, imuo na nimo dayon siyang x-axis nimo. Kay kung ingani, makita ninyo niya sa next video, medyo hago ang solution. Okay? Study more!